hGlobal TV. Subscribe.
Nicki Minaj under scrutiny again. She already just bought her citizenship from Donald Trump for a grand whopping cost of $1 million. She back in the MAGA camp. A lot of people was going at her for that. Joe Budden ain't rocking with her no more. She went on live with Erica Kirk and said some strange things. With that being said, she went on a rant about Jay-Z, got at Trevor Noah, and yeah, she in some spicy waters with this one. Let me know how y'all feel about it. She speaking truth or nah, she on some other. Drop them globes in the chat, bang that.
Nicki Minaj tweeting like, yeah, I'm gonna say this real quick before they try to call me. I've been this since 2015 and I'm done acting surprised energy. This wasn't a crash out, this was a parked car, engine off, window down rant. She was tweeting like she had a Google Doc open. This wasn't a freestyle, this was drafted. We talking about Nicki Minaj going nuclear on Jay-Z last night during the Grammy Awards. Now let's not play dumb. When Nicki starts tweeting about gatekeepers, power brokers, certain people deciding narratives, everybody immediately looked at Jay-Z like, huh? And the crazy part is not one industry executive clapped back. When rich people get quiet, that's when the room gets cold. Let me tell you how this all started, man. So it's the Grammy Awards and Trevor Noah mentions Nicki Minaj on stage. Yeah, a little jokey joke, a little smile, a little chuckle.
Nicki Minaj is not here. She is not here. She is still at the White House with Donald Trump discussing very important issues. Actually, Nicki, I have the biggest ass. I have it. Everybody's saying it, Nicki. I know they say it's you, but it's me. Wop, wop, wop. Look at it, baby.
And Nicki said, oh, now y'all remember my name? She turned internet Twitter into a war zone. After she saw that clip, she went straight to Twitter and wrote the caption, Trevor refuses to come out the closet when everybody in the industry knows his boyfriend, allegedly. Then she went in apocalypto mode and decided to go off on the whole industry, especially Jay-Z. She started saying he was a child predator. She started saying that the gatekeepers of the industry and they demonic and all this political stuff, man. She went and had a field day. She first started off and responded to somebody's question with a Chucky doll and said, true or false? That person said Jay-Z dated Foxy Brown when she was 15 and took her virginity when she was 23. Jay-Z was out with Aaliyah when she was 15, 16, 17, and he was 26. Jay-Z met Beyonce at 16 and started dating her when he was 30. Jay-Z signed Rihanna at 16, as she said in an interview. Nicki Minaj responded to that clip and said, true or false, with a Chucky doll leaning to the side. Then she posted a picture of Jay-Z with Aaliyah and Diddy and wrote the hashtag child predator. Then she posted a picture of Chucky drinking a martini and wrote the caption, your favorite artists have been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take babies from other countries and do crazy stuff in the form of a blood sacrifice to their God. You see, when your master is Satan, you just constantly shed blood. However, the gig is up. And she wrote another tweet and said, are y'all understanding that these people have been sacrificing children in a way of gaining and maintaining power? If you ever vote Democrat again, you're just as soulless as they are.
Right wing, left wing is still the same bird. I'm not Democrat, not Republican. I'm not neither. I'm not fighting their battles. They still go shake it up and they getting ran by the same people at the end of the day. So you could put your energy and frequency into something else. So her using her platform to big up that, I don't know. She needs to enlighten herself a little more, in my opinion. Let me know how y'all feel about it. What y'all on? Am I tripping?
Maybe it's time for me to do some story time. Since I was trying to not say what I know, yet they continue to attempt bullying. Also, I won't be releasing the album until my contract is renegotiated. And until I tell you about all the sabotage this Rico is finding out about Billboard. Then she posted a picture of Jay-Z next to his alleged son. And she wrote another caption and said, maybe I should discuss the brainwashing technique they use. And she said, imagine if a 30-year-old rapper was out here with a 16-year-old in this day and age, and how y'all would have his head on the platter. This guy was hugging and humping on teens in broad daylight. Clearly, Nicki Minaj could not be stopped last night. And it all started because Trevor Noah had to start off the Grammy by saying her name. Once she did that last night, the whole internet started doing its own investigation, started coming out with all these different clips and videos saying, dang, she might be right. Check these out.
Oh, man, breaking news.
I'm going to keep it 1,005%. These is all narratives that we've been known about for a long time. They've been out. Do I agree with them? Nah, that shit is 1,005% over the top strange. No way, shape, or form was I in my 20s rocking with no even 18 or 19-year-olds. It's just not comfortable, not for me. Don't understand it, never will. I don't care if she's a superstar or not my cup of tea. So I cannot rock with that. But these are all allegations, and nobody gonna speak on them because they want to protect their business interests. That's what my mindset is on it.
Expected. The Shade Room has deleted the post that they posted originally about Jay-Z and Pusha T being in the Epstein Files along with Harvey Weinstein. Man, it's unfortunate because like we have always known that media could be paid and bought for, but this is unfortunate because these are actual things that have happened. This was on the Department of Justice website. This isn't something that's fake or made up by fans. This is actually on the Department of Justice website. And yet one call from Rock Nation, one call from Jay-Z, whoever there made the call, got them to take this post down. Your minds are being warped and manipulated with whatever it is that they want you, and by they I mean people with money, want you to believe.
The last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna give my ideology at the end. But you cannot attach somebody and think somebody is informed what somebody else is doing if they are not acquainted with them as well as you think. Nobody knows what's really going on beyond the perspective of what we see on camera. Everybody is very methodical about what is allowed to be seen by us, and us is the public. So if you're smart and you're a secretive individual, not even secretive, you keep things to yourself and don't put everything in the public and on IG like Jay-Z, you don't have to respond to things that cannot be proven factual. So don't waste your energy fighting on things like this and just worrying about improving yourself, in my opinion.
Like, I thought this was the type of stuff we were supposed to be fighting against. The Cheeto does this type of stuff with media. This is a Black-owned media site, and they are not even standing on business. We should be holding ourselves accountable in moments like this, but the Shade Room isn't. This isn't something to cover up and hide. I mean, this is very serious allegations, and instead of them just putting the information out there, because this is real information, instead of them just putting the information out there, they're trying to cover it up and hide it. Even TMZ, a white-owned media outlet, which is owned by Harvey Levine, who is a Jewish man, even they posted the stuff about Weinstein, about Epstein. Like, that's his people. As far as, like, you know, race, religion, that's his people. But he still stands on business and posts the facts about them. Why can't the Shade Room do the same when it comes to Jay-Z and Pusha T? And mark my words, I already know what Charlamagne is going to say on Monday. I think they are going to have to discuss this because it's become so big. But Charlamagne is probably going to say on Monday that this was all a smokescreen, watch, that was used to kind of distract you all from the Cheeto being in the files and the new information that came out about the Cheeto. They're trying to distract you all from that. That's what he's going to say. At the end of the day, we can all focus and not have ADHD and just focus on all of it. He's also going to say that this was a distraction to distract you all from the fact that Black journalists like Don Lemon and Georgia Ford were arrested.
Let me know how y'all feel about it. Is this just a way to distract the Mr. TURMP from being named in the file 1,000 times? See, this is my whole thing and ideology with it. If you cannot put factual information and you're just saying somebody came across the individual or their name was brought up and it wasn't in any type of nasty situation, then don't drag their name through the mud because it's unnecessary. If that was being done to you, you would want somebody to treat you with some type of fairness. Now, I don't know what goes on behind them cameras. I'm not saying who right, who wrong. Let's figure it out together. Make sure you pop out to Intellectual Street Thoughts now just 2 days a week. Grab you a membership, members only content, doing it up. You already know I am Cash, capital K, $ for that.
hGlobal TV subscribe.